All right, next up is Leo. Leo, your oracle message is from the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. So I feel like you may have the desire to want to manipulate another this week. I don't feel like someone's going to be trying to manipulate you, but I feel like you may have the desire to want to manipulate another, to control someone else. So try to catch yourself with that. I feel like it's coming from fear. It's coming from a place of fear. So you need to move forward not in fear. Acknowledge that yes, you have been in a dark place, and yes, things aren't perfect. Acknowledge the imperfections, but be willing to move forward. You are facing wounds about your beliefs. You're facing belief wounds this week. So it's wounds about believing. I don't want to say believing in yourself, but I feel like there is some coming up. Like I'm hearing like, yeah, there'll be a couple beliefs about believing in yourself coming up, which is tied to, I feel like that's the root of it too. Like that's the deep roots. Those are the little the spacia roots or whatever, the belief in self fears. And then there's this belief in others fears. And those are the ones that you would use to mask the deeper ones that need to be looked at. So I feel like you do need to look at this fear of believing in yourself. That's going to come up for healing and release this week so that you can move forward into. Right now, it's like you're coming from a dark place and you're moving out of it with your light, with your knowledge, but you're not necessarily out of the dark yet, so the dark is still there. So it's hard to trust that you're going to be able to move into the light, which you are. You can. It's a possibility. So yeah, Leo, I feel like also you need to take responsibility for your boundaries. Take full responsibility for your boundaries. And if you say no, then you mean no. And, if you set a consequence for that no, you've got to follow through with that consequence. If it's walking away, if it's ignoring, if whatever it is, you got to set a consequence. And that's why I feel like there's like this desire to want to manipulate. But don't fall for that desire to manipulate. Understand that, focus on what is in your control, which is your response, your thoughts, your actions, and stuff like that, and move towards the light. You got to move towards the heart desired life that you want to live, and leave them behind because they're choosing to not understand. You can't manipulate them into the light. You're not going to be able to. All you can do is manipulate them into your darkness, if that makes sense, Leo. So yeah, and I feel like if you take responsibility for your boundaries proper, then you will be able to find the confidence you need to walk in your legacy and be your authentic, awesome Leo self. So yeah, don't let others bring you down, Leo. That's their problem, not yours. All right, Leo. I love you, Leo, and I thank you so much for joining me for this card read. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with lots of love. Shalom.